Hello and welcome to my class. In this lecture, I like to talk about simplifying fractions with zero. So let's say I have 80 over 90. What we can do is just cancel out our zeros, and this will go to 8 over 9. And the reason we can do that is because we can rewrite 80 as 8 times 10, and we can rewrite 90 as 9 times 10. And because we're multiplying by a 10 on top and on bottom, they'll cancel each other out. So just go to 1, and it'll just be left with 8 over 9. Similarly, if I had an example like 800 divided by 900, we can just cancel our zeros. And this will go to 8 over 9. Because we can rewrite 800 as 8 times 100, and we can rewrite 900 as 9 times 100. And so when you multiply by 100 on top and on bottom, they cancel each other out. And so you'll just be left with 8 over 9. So in this lecture, our numerator and our denominator are going to end in zeros, and so we'll just be able to cancel them like so, because they'll be multiplied by 10, 100, or even 1,000. So let's say I have 50 divided by 250. First thing we can do is cancel our zeros. So now we're left with 5 divided by 25. And we know we can rewrite 25 as 5 times 5. Now because they have a 5 on top and a 5 on bottom, they'll cancel each other out. And I'll just be left with 1 over 5. Let's do another problem. So in this example, I have 900 divided by 2700. Again, our zeros would cancel. And we'll just be left with 9 over 27. And we can rewrite 27 as 9 times 3. And because we have a 9 on top and on bottom, they'll cancel each other out. And this would just equal 1/3. Again, the reason we can cancel out our zeros is because 900 can be written as 9 times 100. 2700 could be written as 27 times 100. And when you have 100 being multiplied on top and on bottom, they cancel each other out. They go to 1. And then you're just left with 9 over 27, which we just said reduces to 1/3. So that's the reason why, is because there's actually 100 being multiplied on top and on bottom. So in this example, we have 400 divided by 1600. Our zeros would cancel, and we would just be left with 4 divided by 16. And we can rewrite 16 as 4 times 4. And of course, if there's a 4 on top and a 4 on the bottom, it's going to cancel. And so we'd be left with 1/4. Alrighty, we have 8,000 divided by 32,000. Pause, take a break, see if you can figure this one out. Alrighty, and in case you've guessed it, I can cancel my zeros, right? And I'll just be left with 8 divided by 32. And we can rewrite 32 as 8 times 4. There's still an 8 on top. And what do we do when there's an 8 on top and on bottom? That's right, they're going to cancel. It's going to go to 1, left with 1/4. And this is because, again, 8,000 can be represented as 8 times 1,000. 32,000 can be represented as 32 times 1,000. And so when you're multiplying by 1,000 on top and on bottom, they'll cancel each other out. And you'll just be left with 8 over 32. And we just said that reduces to 1/4. But that's the reason why, is because there's 1,000 being multiplied on top and on bottom. So we can just cancel out the zeros from the beginning. So in this example, we have 18,000 divided by 81,000. Again, our zeros would cancel. And our fraction will simplify to 18 divided by 81. We can rewrite 81 as 9 times 9. We can rewrite 18 as 9 times 2. Because I'm multiplying by 9 on top and on bottom, they'll cancel each other out. And I'll just be left with 2 9ths.